You know that feeling in a video game where you're fighting the final boss and you're so close, but you keep losing last minute? So as most of you already know, I've been trying to become the next Elon Musk with this dropshipping thing, despite numerous setbacks. So far, I've tested about a dozen products to first world countries using certain strategy. But the catch is, you are the middleman between a supplier in China or in a USA warehouse and your customers are in USA, Germany, UK, or any other first world country. Now, I just rely solely on organic marketing skills. In this video, I'll be sharing how much money and views I made in testing these products during the summer period. The plan was to sell some seasonal products for summer as well as other products that were going viral that I found on my banner. So I made content mainly for 3 products, posting twice a day with 2 extra products that I tested along the way. At a point, I was posting like 8 videos a day for multiple brands, testing to see if the products were going to go viral. And for each brand, I created a TikTok account and Instagram account. I tried creating a YouTube account for them, but with YouTube, you need a new Gmail, and I was facing problems with that. Now, the products I tested were a mini sticker printer, a certain electric water gun that was trending at that time, and a portable air cooler fan. As well as the extra 2 I tested were a shiesty mask and a phone case that can mirror anything from your phone onto it. Now, a couple of days after ordering the mini sticker printer, I was randomly scrolling on Instagram and I saw Tuza, one of the top dropshippers, post on his Instagram story that is a good product and people should test it, that there's a lot of money to be made. Initially, I was excited because I believe if he was recommending the products, that means I made a good pick and I was going to make a lot of money from it. But at the back of my mind, I also realized that with such a huge platform, it's only just going to increase the competition and raise saturation, which is going to reduce the chances of me actually seeing success with that product. But I was like, hey, I might as well try it anyways. I've already ordered it. I kept making videos for this product. There were times where I even went to the beach to try and see if a change of scenery is going to help. But as usual, I was not going viral. I was still getting average views, but it wasn't enough. So over time, I just focused on improving the videos, improving the dedication, improving the consistency. And I started getting some comments of people saying they wanted the product here and there. I was like, according to the strategy, you're only supposed to create the website when you start going viral. But you know what? If people are asking for it, I might as well give it to them. So I created this website and I put a link in bio and all of that. And whenever someone texted me, I told them to go to the link in bio. This kept happening over and over. When people text me, I direct them to the website and no one buys. And I was wondering what's going on. I thought they were interested. That's why they texted me. So I was assuming my price was high. I reduced the price, people were still not buying. So I decided to go to the website, try to follow the process of buying one of the products myself to see what could go wrong. Only for me to find out that even though the website was in dollars because we are targeting the foreign market, on the checkout page of the website, it was in Ghana cedis. So it seems that was the problem because there were a lot of add to carts, but then there were no sales. I'm sure in their minds they were thinking this random store is trying to scam them. They saw something like $50 and now they are seeing something like $500. So I took the phone, started looking on the net for the payment processors contact, which is Paystack. I'm sure you already know. Paystack is one of the only payment processors that work properly in Ghana. I contacted them on a call. I asked them what could be done to help rectify this situation, and they told me there's nothing to be done. Here I was trying to make some sales, targeting the foreign market, and the only thing that stood in my way could not be corrected. Now I started having flashbacks of all the times people told me because I'm in Ghana, it's not going to work, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I'm going to find a way. And now it's not working. So what do I do? As I said earlier, if there's a road, there's a way. So I was telling them, what can they do? What can they help me with? How can they? What they told me is Bank of Ghana specifically told them that they are not supposed to change the currency. They should leave it in Ghana cedis. So I was stuck. But you guys know me already. I'm not going to give up. I won't die without a fight. So I decided to post on all my platforms trying to find a solution. Bro, I tried everybody's idea. Nothing worked. I went to look for multiple payment processors. I created accounts, 30 different payment processors. Sent all of them emails. Most of them just ignored my emails and they didn't respond. Now I was getting desperate because I gave myself a few months to make a certain amount of money or I will lose the challenge. But then one guy told me about a Wise account, create a Wise account. So I was like, let me give it a try because I need solutions at this point. You know, whatever you tell me, I'm going to try it and see if it works. Now, the thing with Wise is they'll ask you for some documentation and then you have to verify the accounts before you are allowed to use it properly. So in the meantime, what do I do? So my solution was to try and go even more viral so that even if the percentage of people that were going to purchase was 0.01, at least going viral is going to increase my chances, right? Around the same time, a friend of mine contacted me that he is also into the dropshipping thing and he would like for us to partner. I realized that since he's in Canada, he can create a payment processor and everything is going to be sorted on that side. And I will be focusing on the content side of things. So when we come together, we are able to be a strong unit, which is going to be very productive and everything is going to be perfect, right? No. After some time, he started receiving emails from the Canadian embassy or something that he came there to be a student, so he's not supposed to be starting business, and it was a whole nother level of stress. Initially, we decided to ignore those emails and like, what could go wrong, right? But then, it was getting bad. But I mean, he contacted an accountant to help him through the process, and we just kept making content to see how it's gonna go. Now, with respect to making content, as you already know, the main strategy is try and find competitors, look at their most viral videos, and try and replicate it, frame for frame, angle for angle, lighting for light. Yeah, so I kept making content for the sticker printer, and I was not really getting any sales. So I decided to move on with the product. I started testing the electric water gun, which he had gone viral a number of times the previous year. So I was like, even though a big thing in dropshipping is the timing of the product and making sure you're selling products that are already going viral, I was like, what do I lose for trying a product that has already worked before? If it worked before, it will work again, right? Yeah, I don't know about that because I kept posting and I was not really getting any sales from that. I'll put up on the screen some of the views I got. With time, I started to feel like that product was a bit useless, so I decided to move on to another product. The next product was the portable air cooler fan. I was like, for sure, people have to buy this because it was going viral at that time. It checked the mark. It solved the problem. It was summer. It was hot. People needed to cool down. Checked another problem. It had a wow factor. It had a humidifier inside of it that helped cool the person that was using it. I mean, it just seemed perfect. So I decided to try that too. As usual, I made about 2 videos a day, posted on TikTok, Instagram, and of course I couldn't post on YouTube because I needed to create another Gmail and verify that, which was an issue because I'd used all my SIM cards and they were not allowing me to use that. By the way, if you are struggling with that issue, I found a solution. There's actually this feature where you're able to create multiple YouTube accounts using the same Gmail, so you won't have to go through all the stress I went through. So I kept posting videos for this portable air cooler fan, hoping this is going to be my next breakthrough. But yeah, I mean, that's not how life works. Sometimes life just happens. I mean, in total, I managed to get a number of views, but then the goal was not views. The goal was money. I mean, I'm trying to get rich over here. Yeah, so that one, not a single add to carts, not a single sale. Looking back, I realized the huge mistake I made for not using reviews. I should have literally just copied the AliExpress reviews and pasted it on my store since it's the exact same product and it will help convince the customer to make a purchase immediately. Only if that had occurred to me earlier, I would have simply used the Beautify's free theme to spawn as many reviews as I needed for the store. So I guess around that time, a friend in Canada had finally received his order. So the plan that we devised was, since he has the aesthetics in Canada and he has fast shipping from Amazon, he's going to use the background, record nice videos and send them over to me, and I will do all the editing and then we make progress from there. But then after trying for a while, we got busy but then I still just kept making content for my products just to stay consistent and just to keep improving, because if you are not where you want to be, that means that you are not doing something right. There's something you don't know, some skill deficit over there. So I just decided to keep improving and learning from my mistakes and keep moving forward. If you have any questions or if you need any information or help with anything, just let me know in the comments or you're free to DM me. Yeah, Charlie, give me some.